Hey guys, Brian D here from Manila, Philippines, and this lesson is for week 5, Introduction to Music Production at Coursera.org. And today I'm going to demonstrate two modulated short delay effects of Ableton Live, the flanger and the phaser. Okay, so you can find the flanger and the phaser at the device browser over at Audio Effects. You go scroll down to F, you'll find the flanger, and you scroll down to P, and you'll find the phaser. Okay, all right. So for the flanger, uh, common parameters you have in most flangers, you have the wet and dry knob, delay time, and the feedback. For the delay time, you can left click on the box, drag your mouse up to increase the delay time, or drag your mouse down to decrease it. Same thing for the feedback. Okay, or you can manipulate this XY controller and figure out which delay time and feedback you wish. All right, X-axis is the feedback, Y-axis is the feedback, X-axis is the delay. All right, you also have an option to change the polarity of the fed back signal into the delay unit. Okay, for the LFO section, you can change the shape of the LFO, sine, square, triangle, sawtooth, up or down, or random. Okay, you can change the amount of LFO being used, and if it's on hertz, so you can manipulate the rate, or if you want to lock it to the beat, you can use this other option, the note option, so you can lock it to quarter notes or sixth notes or whole notes, half notes, what have you. Okay, here at the bottom, when you're in the hertz mode, you can change the phase of the two oscillators. Or back at live, the flanger has two oscillators working, so you can change their if you want them to be 180 degrees, or rather two LFOs out of phase. Both of them are out of phase. You can set this to 180 degrees. If you want them to be in phase, you either set it to 0 or 360, or anywhere in between. Okay, whatever suits your taste. Okay, if you click on this other option, this is the spin option. This basically detunes LFO1 uh, relative to LFO2. So right now LFO1 is 17% detuned as compared to LFO2. Okay, if you are locked onto the grid, you still have the phase option, but at this time you can also offset the starting point of the other LFO. Okay, you do also have an attack and release envelope over here, and you can change the amount that you want the attack and release to affect this effect. Okay, Flanger of Live also has a high pass, so if you have it all the way at here, only up to 5 kilohertz, it's a high pass filter, so you will be cutting everything below 5,000 kilohertz. If you do want the effect to affect, if you want the flanger effect to affect your the majority of your signal, you want to keep that at 20 hertz, so it lets all the signal pass through. Okay, for the flanger, the LFO and the envelope section is very similar to the flanger, rather the phaser. This section is similar to the flanger. But for live, as any other plugin, it has different algorithms, and for live, you can set the number of notches via the pole knob. How many notches do you want the phaser to work on? And it has two modes, the earth and the space, which uses a different algorithm, okay, affecting your phaser effect. You still have the same wet and dry knob down here. The feedback is the same, it's along the y-axis, although the phaser of live is a frequency cutoff, so you may choose to notch out whichever frequency you choose. Okay, and a small tip for the flanger, if you right click the header, you can click on the high quality or not. Just make sure that if you do choose high quality mode, it's gonna um, computer is going to spend more resources on this effect. All right, hope you guys learned something. Bye.